Hey guys, great for do for the winning here, and today I'll be making a tutorial on how to speed up a Windows 7 computer. I believe this should work for Windows 8 as well. I'm pretty sure some of this should work on Windows 10, I'm not sure. So, I'm actually really good at computers and stuff like this, so I guess you call me a computer geek or something like that, I don't care. So let's get to this. So the first thing I want to do is mess with the power options. Now, this will only work, I recommend only doing this if you have, most likely keep your computer at home. Now, only do this if, like I'm saying, if you have 100% of power or a power source is plugged in, because this is going to use a lot of energy. Now, you should know this, but what you should do is right-click the power icon, hit adjust, hit power options. Now you should, this will be on balance, this will be on power saver. To find high performance, you want to hit this, and then you just go ahead, right here should be high performance right here. You can change what it does, but it doesn't matter. I recommend keeping it what it is. I guess you can make it fast. So that's the first thing, so the high performance. Now it's probably not going to be here, most likely it'll be here. The next thing is turn down I guess graphics, all that stuff like that. This should work on Windows 10, Windows 8, and Windows 7. Probably as well Windows Vista as well. So what you do is hit start, go in, right click computer, hit properties. If you are on Windows 10 or Windows 8, you could have the choice of hit Windows key and R and type in control panel. Or what you could do is go to your control panel, search up control panel right here, and click it, and then you go to system security, and select view amount RAM processor speed right here. So in here, as you can see, this is where you pretty much just find all basic information about your computer. So what you want to do is go to advanced system settings and go over to performance. Now I like everything on except for this. Now you most likely have one of these two on. Now it will most likely choose this one. Let Windows choose what's best for my computer. You want to select adjust for best performance, or if you don't want like everything just plain, you could disable some stuff here and keep some open. And advanced, you want to choose programs. I do not know anything about the virtual memory right now. Go to data execution prevention. Now this is optional, but this actually protects you from viruses and other security threats. Hold on, guys. Alright, I'm sorry about that, guys. So you should just go no, this is optional. Like I said, this protects you from damage from viruses and other security threats. Now, you will have this on this. Now, this is what I recommend. But if you have stuff that could be a virus and you really don't know, you would turn this on. I personally like keeping it on this, so that way all my Windows stuff will be protected, like the main Windows stuff to run the actual PC. So that's what I keep it on. I'm just going to hit apply. Okay. Hold on, check something. Yeah. Alright, so the system protection is system restore. You could have this, but be prepared for the large amount of space being used up, because this takes about like more than a gigabyte. I don't know, like those take even more than 5 probably. Now this is security. This is about a security person. Now this is a security optional thingy. Now you know how you get a remote assistance. Now I recommend you do not have this on. In remote desktop, I recommend do not have this on. Now the reason is this is so that way people cannot access your computer without without permission, or you could be spammed with people trying to access your computer. And when you let them, they could do possible damage to your computer. And like I said, remote desktop, they could actually see what you're doing. They possibly actually remote desktop your computer without even knowing. So that's why I personally keep this on. Computer name, whatever you want. Hardware, alright. Now, there's two ways how to check it. You can go to the device manager and go ahead and open up what you want. Just individually check every single one. Now, why do you not want to do this? Well, number one, it's really accurate though. But the thing why you don't want to do it is because it's going to take a very long time, depending on how much stuff you have. That's why I went to Google Chrome and I went to find IO-bit driver booster. Now this is a high performance driver updater. This actually works. Now I'm gonna go ahead and download it since I don't have it yet. I'm gonna pause the video until I download it, so hold on guys. Alright, so I'm pretty much just done. And it's pretty much just done, so I'm gonna go ahead and run this. Close all this out. And we'll automatically scan. No, this is not a virus. You can scan it if you don't believe me. I had this on my Windows 7 PC, my Windows 8, and Windows 10. Like, it's really not even a virus. As you can see, if you just really upgraded if you never ever checked your hardware and all that stuff, you will most likely get a lot of out-of-date drivers. Now, depending on if you have, there are things that could actually happen that if you don't have out-of-date drivers. Number one, network adapters can have slow speeds if you do not update them. As you can see, I'm using wireless right now, and I don't know what other unidentified one is, but as you can see, if you're using wireless or Ethernet and it's out of date, you're the driver of the network adapter, the things could happen are slow speeds, random disconnections, very weak signals, and a lot of other things. If you're on Ethernet, slow speeds, even though gigabit Ethernet, if you're on gigabit Ethernet or anything like that, you have slower speeds, random disconnections, and sometimes Ethernet failure, which is really rare. Ethernet cord failure. So that's why I recommend updating the network adapters. The system devices are pretty much just like, I don't know what they are, but it's pretty much stuff for your computer to help it run better, stuff like that. So that's why I recommend updating them. So all you gotta do is hit update now. If you want to detect even more, such as, alright. Alright, sorry about that guys, I was just doing something real quick. Now, the reason why you want to actually upgrade right here is to give you the 3 benefits of it, is because number 1, you will actually auto update to the latest version. Number 2 is you can driver backup. If any bad stuff happens, like a driver starts failing after upgraded, you can restore it. And the third thing is that you can detect more drivers. Plus, you will also detect the game and stuff. Now, what I mean by game and stuff is game and components, such as Adobe Flash Player, Adobe Java, Adobe Air, all that stuff. That will also detect that. That's why I recommend buying it. If you want, you can look up free licenses, which is pretty illegal, I'm pretty sure. But it's your choice. I did that before. I never got caught up like that. All you do is hit this big update now button. If there's no update drivers, it'll look like this, but this will be different. So you can see there's game components right here. That's what I'm saying. They will detect game components. That's why I recommend buying it or get a free license. I don't know. And that's pretty much it. Well, not yet. There's actually a few more things you could do. Actually, like 2 more. Now, the first thing you can do is go over the control panel and search up administrative tools. Open that up. and look for system configuration. Open that. There's 3 more I have to do. Now what you do is go to boot, click advanced options, check number of processors, and select the highest possible. The reason for this is so that way it will use all the processors to boot up, and then it will boot up faster and possibly a better performance in your computer. Like I said, you will have to actually reboot in order to do this. What you want is go services and check hide all Microsoft services. You could uncheck every single thing, but just I guess you could check whatever you want to keep. And you go to startup and disable anything you don't want to be starting up. Make sure they're not from your anti. Make sure you never ever, I guess I will say, disable any services from your startup from your antivirus software. Otherwise, you're more vulnerable to viruses when you don't even know. Tools, I really don't know what this does. All you gotta say is apply and OK. And you might want to restart. I'm just gonna exit that restart right now. Alright, so what you want to now, here's the second thing. You could look up. It's not any. Alright. You could do this, which is disk cleanup. Now, if you just search up disk cleanup, disk cleanup. Click this one. Hold on. Alright, so with that, okay. So as you can see, this clip, it will just clean up all the unnecessary files you need. Now, this is not really the best idea, but it actually does do it. So what you want to do is you want to clean up system files. Now, just saying that people get scared of this option. Now, the reason is people think their actual system files are getting deleted. No, it's not. It's just cleaning up other files in the system that the system does not need, such as an error report and all that stuff like that. Now, for me, I'm just going to check every single thing, unless you want to keep some stuff like service pack backup files or recycling bin stuff. I don't know what you want to keep. As you can see, I'm going to clean out 612 megabytes, which is pretty good, actually. And in more options, you could actually clean up more stuff. System restore, as you can see, system restore and shadow copies take up a lot of space. And program features, you can remove stuff like that. You can remove programs and program features you really don't want to use. All you gotta do is hit OK. It's gonna clean. Actually, delete files. Actually. And the second thing is to do disk defragment. And what this does is fragment files are files that are in the wrong place, or correct me if I'm wrong for that, or disk files that are hard to find. Now, if you defragment the files are easier to find, and Windows will easily find them and load up stuff faster. So that's why you want to defragment. So all you gotta do is hit Analyze Disk. I'm gonna analyze them, just seeing how much mine is. And you can configure a schedule. I recommend do not do it daily. That's just not really good. You could eventually break your disk from date. I don't know if it's possible. You can actually, I think it's possible to break your disk from just defragment it too much, like daily. So I recommend monthly. So I recommend like the 10th of every month, and the time, I would select the time where you would be asleep. Now the reason for that is so that way it will be quicker and longer. So it will be quicker, so that way by the time you wake up, it's fully defragmented, is you're in the top shape of your computer. So that's why I'm selecting disks. Now I just select just a boot kit. Now if you want, you could have this, but it doesn't really matter. I recommend that. So as you can see, if it's 10% fragmented or more, that's when you should defragment it. But if it's lower than that, you could defragment it, but it doesn't matter. This may be true or false, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think if you defragment Now, there are two types of disks: solid state drive, SSD, I mean, solid state drive, and hard drive device, HDD. Now, a hard drive device, I think, like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, a hard drive device is pretty much a hard drive that is not really good, is kind of slow of reading and writing to the disk, and a solid state drive cannot be fragmented. This might be true or false, but if you fragment your solid state drive disk, you could break. I've seen people say that, and I'm not sure if that's possible. But it's a lot faster to read and write to the disk. Like I said, hard drive devices can be fragmented anytime. So, now solid state drives are pretty expensive, but I don't know if, like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, keep on saying this, that solid state drives don't have a lot of storage, but hard drive devices can get up to, I don't know, like, a hard drive device can have more than a terabyte. A terabyte is 1,024 gigabytes. If you guys wonder what a terabyte is, which is really big, and I thought they were expensive. So like I said, you can defragment your disk and close. I think that's pretty much all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share this to the video, whoever is having problems. But wait, I have one more. I forgot about this. Now, if you have a USB or some external drive laying around, you also could use ReadyBoost. What ReadyBoost is that it uses the external device's memory and put it into the into the systems and use it. And I think it's pretty much more RAM, temporary RAM, I guess I call it. But it uses the RAM, the storage inside a USB drive or external device, and uses it in Windows, so it'll be a lot faster. I already have to set up. What you're gonna do is you want to find your disk, right click it, go to properties. In here, go to ReadyBoost. So you'll be in General tab. You want ReadyBoost, and make sure it will be like this. Do not use this device. You want to use this device, and select how much you want. Now I'm just gonna set mine to all the way high, and go ahead and apply and OK. Now you will see some of the storage being used. That's normal. Okay. So don't worry about it. That's all I have for you guys today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video to people who are having, I guess I'll call it speed issues. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace out.